Let's take a look at the main effect for Swiss key. So you're going to need a couple of things. You could borrow a bill, or you could provide your own. Okay? And we also need a key. So I'm just going to remove one key from my key ring here. I'm going to create a very strong illusion. It's going to look very convincing that with this bill, I position it just right, and I take the key, I can actually make it look like this key goes straight through the bill. Watch. You can see it going straight through. And actually, really watch it, because you can see it actually come straight out. Now it even sounds convincing, and I'm sure you really believe there might be a hole here. If I just rub like this, I can get the hole to completely heal up, leaving us with a completely ordinary bill and a seemingly pretty ordinary key. That was the main bill penetration effect. Let's take a look at the second variation of the Swiss key bill penetration. Take a look. Got a bill, and of course a key. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove this from here. Now take a look. I'm going to do this very slowly. I want you to keep your eye on the bill. Now, actually, let me tilt it up like this, because I think this is a better view. I really want you to watch that key, because if I take it, place it just about there, and sandwich it inside. Okay? Watch this. If I grip here and just pull, see, it actually looks like it's going straight through. Pull it out. I think I tore it a little bit. It's okay. Watch. Just like that. Unscathed, no holes, and completely examinable. That was the second variation. Let's take a look at another variation in which is more of a melting effect. Let's take a look. So in this case, we're actually going to use a Palmer bill, because this isn't going to tear as much as it's going to bend and warp. Let me show you what I mean. So we're going to go ahead and use a key as well for this. Okay, solid. And if I just bend the bill, just like this. Okay, now these are a little bit harder to crease, but to get my point across, I think that looks good. Okay, we're also going to take the key, okay, and if you just watch closely, place it right about there. Yeah, actually it might look a little more clear for you if I do this. Right, so you can see that it's trapped inside of the V-shaped folded bill. What's interesting is if I take it and just start to wiggle like this, you can see it actually breaks through, just like that. Of course, leaving the bill unharmed, no extra pieces or slits, and completely examinable. Let's take a look at static key. This is a great effect. This is a lot of fun. Just like a lot of the effects here, it uses a bill. Okay. And we also use a key. So let's take a look at this. This is interesting. Solid key. Solid ordinary bill. Very interesting. Check it out. I'm actually going to take the key and try something really interesting here. Let's place it down on my hand. This, and if you've heard of static electricity, it's actually really interesting. And sometimes you can do some things that look very magical. If I just rub it like this, you can see I can actually build up static electricity. Sincerely, look. Build up that static electricity. Actually clings to the bill. Right, so it doesn't always cling, but sometimes and get it just right, it actually sticks to the bill. Now, I want you to actually feel this. So if I could actually have the cameraman, you want to jump in on this, just hold your hand out. Yeah, I want you to really feel this. So look, I'm gonna put it in my hand. Just pinch the key. You got it there? Check this out. Just lift. You can see, it's not what I'm doing. It's just that the key is stuck to the bill. It feels cool, doesn't it? It's interesting. It actually goes this little step further. I really want to demonstrate this static to you guys, so I can show you. Watch. Actually, I build up a little bit more static here. Check this out. Whoa. Just like that, you can see it actually does cling right to the bill. And the best part, it's nothing defined, and it's just a key and just a bill. That was static key. Let's take a look at one of my favorite effects from Swiss key, gravitation. Now, it's interesting because with this effect, it's not magical, well, until it becomes magical. Let me explain. Basically, if you take a key and a bill, and you just basically just place it in a position where, I'll show you, just like this. If you hold it like that, that's not magical, but it is kind of interesting how it structurally kind of suspends itself just by crimping the bill like this, right? By buckling the bill, it can support the weight of the key, which I just find it interesting. I think the further we take it, the more interesting it becomes, but it's still not magic. But I think I can fix that. If I take this beyond its limits, a place where it really shouldn't be, I think this starts to look a lot more impossible. Now if I lose my focus, you'll see the key comes off the bill, separating seemingly just beautifully, like nothing's connected, and we're left with nothing but a key and a bill, and a very interesting, scientifically magical moment. I think you guys are gonna like it. Let's get into it. I'm not gonna introduce this effect. I'm just gonna show you, but I think by the end of this, you'll know why. So this is the idea. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 keys. And basically, if I remove one of them, okay, and we're gonna use a bill, just like all the other effects. And basically, I'm gonna take the key and place it on the bill. Actually, I want you to see this, and I think maybe the best view would be like this. So you just can keep your eye on the key the entire time. If I take it, place it inside the bill like this, fold it up. Of course, I want you to really be able to see that key the entire time, so don't take your eye off that. Watch, real slow. If I did this right, it's either completely crushed or it's completely gone. And if it's gone, it must have gone somewhere. Maybe right where we started. Take a look. Back on the key ring, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 keys. And that was the vanishing key. Let's take a look at a simple effect called zigzag, which surprisingly doesn't use a bill, just the key. So let's check it out. It's going to remove 1 key. And actually, so this is a super classic effect in magic in which you take a key or a lady in a box or really anything, and you can actually create the illusion that a solid object can zigzag into 2. Now this is a very strange illusion, especially when you know that the object is completely solid. Just like that. 1 solid key. That is zigzag. All right, check it out, guys. This one is called Key Dissolve. I'm gonna use a key, of course, and a bill. So let's take out a bill. Perfect. Of course, like a lot of these effects, you could borrow a bill. This is the idea. You're going to take the key and the bill, and we're going to place it just here. Let me give you a better view so you guys can see this very clearly. Watch the key. Just going to place it in front of the bill and pinch the bottom of the key. But check this out. So he starts to look like that key is vanishing, but it's not vanishing. It's actually pushing itself through the bill very slowly. Just to that last second, you can see it's gone completely through the bill, just like that. That is Key Dissolve. All right, so for this last effect, I've got my friend Phoenix here.
Okay.
And we're gonna do something really interesting. I need your help. This only works with performing it for somebody, so I think you're gonna enjoy this. So I've got some keys here. I'm just gonna use one of them in a minute, but I also wanna use something of yours. Would you happen to have a coin on you? If not, I've got one, but do you have something?
Coin.
A coin, any coin will work.
Any coin.
Any coin.
How about you?
Oh, well, look at that. He's got a coin, amazing. So we've got something of yours, and we've got something of mine. Okay, let me just remove this. Right, so got a key, we've got a coin. Looks good?
That's good.
This is the idea. I'm gonna move very slowly, okay? I'm gonna put the key and the coin in my hand. Do me a favor, name one.
Anyone?
Anyone.
Anyone?
Yes.
I would like to have the key
The key.
so I can open your door.
All right.
A key.
The key, are you sure? Positive. Okay, so look, make sure, keep me honest here. Just the key.
Just a key.
Just the key. Ready? Watch. The coin will completely disappear.
Wait, where's my coin?
Leaving it with just, well, no, I thought you wanted the key. It's like an even trade.
Return my coin.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, actually, I'll show you where it went. It actually traveled into my pocket.
I don't believe.
Well, I might have switched the coin. Maybe this isn't your coin. So let's do this super fair. Here, let's actually have you sign the coin. Yeah. Do her sign the coin. Good?
Good.
Okay. Same thing. Now, you have your choice. Okay, you don't have to say one or the other. This is 100% your choice. Key or coin, choose one.
This time I want coin.
Coin?
Yeah, I want my coin.
You want to make sure you get your coin back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this time, I'm not even going to touch my hand. Seriously. Here, get close. I don't want you to miss this. 3, 2, 1.
Come on, where is my coin?
Gone.
Where's my coin?
You don't know where it went?
No.
Well, it's your coin, right?
That's my coin.
Check your shoulder. Right?
What?
Not bad, huh?
Not bad. Are you sure this is my coin?
Yes, and you can have the coin, but you can't have my key.
Oh, this is my coin.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your question.